Hello, SoVicious. How are you? I'm
I'm
your boy
good.
Chris.
Nice
I'm
to
your
meet
boy
you.
Chris. Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Here at the
Thank you.
TYSF album release party,
Yes,
Keyed
yes.
Up event. Please introduce yourself.
What's up? My name is SoVicious. I'm repping Frisco, Hunters Point, California. You know, I'm outside supporting my girls, getting it
Absolutely.
in. Yep.
So, you're an art. What kind of music do you do?
I rap. I'm a hip hop artist. I've been rapping for like 10 plus years now. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, just staying active, staying consistent.
I like that. I like that. So, what kind of what kind of vibe are you on right now with your music? You say you've been doing it from 10 years, from 10 years to now. Um,
Well, I feel like as I grow, my music grows.
uh-huh,
You know, I elevate. I'm more so on positivity right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of bullshit and negativity going on in the
Absolutely.
world.
Every day. Every day.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to like be a light. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A lot of my music is like relationships. I got a daughter. I'm a single parent, so I talk about that. You know, I could talk about the bullshit, but I try to keep it straight and narrow. I try to stay in my own lane and try to veer away from what females are normalizing right now.
Absolutely, and that's something that we talked about a little bit earlier with an artist. Like everybody has their own lane, right?
Right.
And they need to stay in it.
Right.
You get
No,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like keep that pushing, right?
Absolutely,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like, and I feel like a lot of the times the stuff that happens is that maybe it's the pressure around you or whatever it is, and then you say some stuff, you know what I mean, on some street shit, and
Right.
it's like, brother, everything could have been avoided.
Yeah, I feel like-
you as a talented individual,
Right.
like,
I feel like now it's like people looking for instant gratification.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do the music. A lot of people do it because it's popular.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, heart is not into it, so they conform it to this. Oh, I gotta talk about my pussy. Oh, I gotta talk
Yeah.
about killing somebody. When half the time they ain't even really did that shit. You know what I'm
Oh, stop.
saying? So it's just I feel like I'm trying to change the narrative with my music. Just be a different type of artist.
and where do you get your inspiration from? Some stuff like I know you said that already from from your daughter, from stuff
Right.
that you're living.
Just
But-
life shit, man. Just life. You
and
know
how
what
do
I'm
you,
saying?
and how do you pick your beats?
I actually go through a process like I have beat makers or producers
Yeah, yeah.
send me beats, and I go through the beat packs, and I'm really like comfortable in my car, so I write in my car. So I throw the beat on, and I feel like if a beat instantly grab me, like the lyrics, I can
Yeah.
come out with a harmony or whatever. That's the beat for me. Like if it's taking me 20 minutes, 30 minutes to write something, then that ain't it. You feel me? So I just go through it like that. I'm very versatile with my beats, choosing with the producers I choose to work with. So yeah, I'm just.
Do you freestyle more? Do you write more, or
Actually-
what's your favorite?
I actually
part of
don't freestyle. Like I don't want to say I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't like to. But I feel like when you writing, when you creating, you kind of freestyling anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just not quick with it like that. You know, I like to go home and do my homework, take the
Yeah.
beat, really vibe out to it. Like, hey, make love to the beat. You
Oh,
feel me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's what I like to do. So I'm not. I don't really freestyle. Like when I'm put on the beat, I could come up with a harmony. Like try to start feeling it, and then I come up with the melody of how I want to say it, and then I put the words in later.
Nice. And where
Yeah.
can people find you?
SoVicious. I got a website, SoViciousofficial.com. I'm everywhere. You could Google me. SoVicious on Instagram, SoVicious Official. Yeah, YouTube, SoVicious. I got videos, content, all type of shit. I'm dropping, working.
And what inspired you to become an artist or to become a rapper? Like, where did you get that inspiration from?
Well, when I started off, I used to I played the piano, so
Okay.
I'm musically inclined since a kid. My grandma, my mom used to play their old school music, so I've always been into music. And then coming from the Bay, like growing up in the '90s, listening to RBL, Quinn, Mess, you feel me? They influenced me to want to rap for sure. And I used to do poems and poetry, so I just put it to a beat, and it was up ever since.
Yo, that is super dope. Because a person like me, I love music. Like
Right.
music is dope. Music feeds my soul.
Yeah, when you could
Could-
talk to somebody through music, that's powerful.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So,
And-
yeah.
and let me ask you this now: have you ever gone someplace and then you hear your music and what's that feel like?
Absolutely. I know as a lot of artists, I know all artists can say, it comes a point to where you get like discouraged or like, your inspiration gone or you just don't, you feel like you're saying, fuck this shit. And it's always a time where I'm somewhere, it may be at a store or just anywhere, and somebody come, you so vicious, you do music, huh? Like, and that shit motivates you. It makes you want to keep going. Or to be like a song that you might not think is your favorite song, and somebody come up to you and tell them that's their favorite song. You feel me? So it'd be like shit like that keeps me going. I remember one time I did a show in Mexico, and somebody was out there and knew who I was. Like when I was performing, they pulled my page up and was like, I follow you, like, you know what I'm saying? So that type of shit, that keep you going, man. It get real discouraging, you feel me, when you feel like you should be further than what you are, or you know what I'm saying? You don't feel like you're getting the credit that you deserve. But that's my advice to anybody. Just keep going, man. Stay the course. Stay consistent. Consistency is key. Don't give up, man. Like, I feel like if I wasn't doing music, what the fuck would I be doing? Like, I'll be lost.
I love that energy, and that's another conversation that we're having earlier, right? With the different people that I'm talking to. Is like when you do something in your craft, you gotta feel like you're the best.
It gotta be your passion, therapeutic.
Right? It's like if somebody tells you, "Oh, I might rap," or "I might," if you don't believe it, how am I gonna believe it? Right.
What did you in this shit for?
Absolutely.
You feel me?
I'm
gonna chase this motherfucker down. I'm gonna chase this dream down for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And is there any local artists or regional artists that you would like to work with, or that you see them what they do and you see they grind and you're just like, you know what, respect to that?
I definitely want to work with Larissa. I want to work with Larry June.
Off top.
You know what I'm saying? People like that. People that's willing to work, you know, on a larger scale. Maybe Nikki one day. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, you gotta reach for better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm the type of artist that I don't look at another artist that's doing better than me and get like intimidated, or you know, that shit motivates me like to want to go harder and do better. So
I mean, the way I see hip hop, right? I see rap. It's like a sport, right?
Right.
It's like you come into it feeling that you're better than somebody else. It started off with battles. It started with this, right? And that's what it is at the end of the day. And you always want to strive to be better, right?
Exactly.
Respectfully.
Right.
Like if you come in the room, you're like, you know what? I'm that motherfucker.
Right.
Like I'm here.
Right.
I'm there. And that's so dope, right? That you want to work with somebody like a Lil Russell, which Lil Russell, like we were talking about earlier, he's in his own lane.
I love Larissa, man. He's positive. His energy. I went to one of his backyard things. He was just at Dre Day, and his just energy was so like captivating. Like you know, he just was. Everybody was feeling it with nothing but positivity.
Absolutely.
And that's the type of shit that we need to be around, or you know, look up to. And he come out with some Crocs with his merch on, some sweats. You feel me? He not conforming to the I gotta have a big chain, or I gotta, you know, he just naturally being him, and that's why he winning.
That's what works for him, right?
Exactly. He's living in his purpose.
And I feel like that's a thing that we see a lot right now, especially with our generation of hip hop, maybe social media, wherever it is.
Right.
People trying to be something that they not.
Not exactly.
And we like, brother, we know, we can tell organically that's not you. Right? Like keep doing you, bro. Do what you gotta do. And move forward, man. Leave that bullshit alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the other bullshit that's happening out here in the city. What do you feel about that bipping?
Yeah, that shit is ridiculous, man. That's a broke man sport. Like,
isn't that taking away money from us?
It is. It's like I don't know. It's just a younger generation. I don't know how old you are, but I know, like, you know, I said I was raised in the '90s, and when we was coming up that time. Oh yeah, I was born in that '80s baby for sure. It's like that type of shit wasn't tolerated. You feel me? Like this younger generation don't got no morals. They don't got no respect. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here killing females, kids, all type of shit, like doing all this bum ass shit. Like, you feel me? And it's about, I don't feel like they got no hustle. You feel me? It's like all the young females had kids and they didn't take care of them right. They didn't raise them right. We was raised by big mamas and grandmas, and you feel me? So it's like they don't have no loyalty or nothing. So I look bad. I look bad on the future. Like I think it's fucked up. Like that bipping shit ain't cool. Motherfuckers work hard for that shit.
And I feel like for a while that was something that was just here within the city, right? But now it's sad.
Everywhere.
Everybody knows that San Francisco is known for that.
Right.
So I feel that takes away opportunity from events, from shows.
You see how downtown closing up all the stores, like all the shit, the mall.
When the mall closed,
man, so many stores. It's not, you go through downtown, it's like a fucking desert, like, and it's nothing but knocks.
Yeah,
all through the L.
It's like a ghost town, right? I ain't never seen it like that before in my life.
Right.
I mean, growing up here in the city, I mean, I feel that's a bad look for us.
Absolutely. It make tourists, it's taking money, because the tourists don't want to come out here. They scared. All these stores closing, ain't no jobs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people go to bipping and robbing and stealing and killing and doing all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, That's why it's up to us, the people that got sense and got, you know, to make a difference and try to instill in the youth to do better. You know what I'm saying? Through the music.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like we gotta, you know, do one better. Like that's why through the music we speaking to the youth through the music. You know what I'm saying? So if you constantly out here putting out negative shit, that's what they gonna listen to and that's what they gravitate to. So we gotta just switch the narrative and you know.
I mean, that's exactly it, right?
Yeah.
Like all the shit that's going on right now, it could all have been avoided. Like all that
Right.
shit could be looking down upon. I remember Snoop said it years ago. Like when he started in his rap career, when he brought out the Chronic and all this and that, they were like, it wasn't cool anymore to smoke crack and do this and do that.
Right.
Like that was like we're not doing that. So it took his persona, his camp, to everybody embrace that smoking trees. You know what? That was cool.
Right.
Being a knock, being on a solid good one, it isn't.
Right.
And like you say, we have to change the narrative.
We have to,
We're
because
doing this
what is
right
the
now.
music? And this is what the higher ups are pushing, the agenda they pushing. They pushing like the females talking about they pussy, all this ratchet ass shit.
Yeah.
The dudes talking about drugs, guns, killing. Like this is what they're pushing, and this is what they want. That's why a positive artist can't go far. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Or somebody, a female like me, I'm dressing sexy today, but you know,
Yeah.
motherfuckers that's out here showing their ass every day, they get glorified. But somebody that's a real lyricist and really pushing this pen,
Yeah.
they get overlooked. So it's you know,
Shout
it's
out to you and what you're doing, that you see the bigger picture,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
That you see what's happening to with these young beautiful queens, this
Right,
scene,
it's
with
sad,
these young
man.
kings. Like I myself, right? I'm really tapped in with the city and everything else.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of these young kings. I see a lot of the RIPs. I see a lot of the things hanging on
white
on
shirts,
the things.
white t-shirts,
Yeah,
and
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? It's like he was 19, he was 20,
Right.
he
Didn't
was
even
18.
start living your
Yeah,
life. Yeah.
and it was like, oh man, he made it. He was old. What?
Right.
18? You get out of here.
Right.
And it's so sad to see that, that's the mentality that they have. Or they want that quick gratification. I'm going to go bib someone, I'm going to do something real.
Instant gratification
Yeah.
don't go get you nowhere. Because as quick as you get it, as quick as it's gone. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they don't understand that. Like, and then people work hard for their shit.
Do you
They-
think social media has a lot to do with that? 'Cause
Absolutely. Absolutely. I try to keep my daughter off social media as much as possible because it's brainwashing them. You feel me? They
Yeah.
see all this social media, all these reality shows, all this bullshit, and it's just like, it's brainwashing them.
Yeah.
It's an agenda. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we don't see it. We'll just put a phone or an iPad in front of our kids, and we're not even, like, they don't even teach kids cursive in school no more.
Oh,
You
that's
know what I'm
done.
saying?
Yeah, that's
So it's
done.
like, we got to be the ones that really teach our kids and let them know what's real and what's not, because they getting blinded by the bullshit. Yeah, for
flooded,
sure.
man. Just flooded. And everything's fake. Everything's perception.
Right.
Like, you don't know what's real. You don't know what isn't. People be acting like they got it when they don't.
Exactly.
And it's like, bud, like, you don't know what's going on, man. Take care of yourself. Take care of your people, your community. That's all I can say to the youth
Right.
right now, man.
Absolutely.
And be positive, man. Just be you. Don't be somebody else.
Right. Hell yeah. Stay true to you.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Well, I thank you for your
I
time.
appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having
Again-
me.
Again, where can they find you?
Man, find me on Google me. I'm everywhere like air. SoVicious official. You feel me? SoVicious official on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. I'm everywhere. And I got a card for you too. There you go.
Right on.
I
Thank
got
you
one
so
for you
much.
too, sis.
Oh, that
I
is
appreciate y'all.
dope. That is beautiful. So vicious.
SoVicious, find me, follow me.